Kia ora koutou and welcome to Arkham Horror, the card game in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. It has a solo mode, it's a game for 1 to 4 players, playing time is medium, and it's a pretty complex game. There's something not right in the old Arkham town, and you are going to get to the bottom of it. Will you be a hard-bitten federal agent, an occult-obsessed librarian, an ex-con trying to go straight, a waitress of magic in her blood, or an urchin just trying to survive? Each game consists of a scenario with its own rules, but in general, all players win by advancing the act cards and completing its missions, before the agenda deck finishes and the bad guys win. You can also lose if all players are eliminated from damage or sanity loss. Card management and deck construction. You will build a deck of cards for your character that represent their skills and equipment. Bag draw. Conflict is resolved by drawing tokens from a bag. Player turn. Select a character to play and shuffle their cards. Draw 5 and then discard any you want and redraw. On each investigator's turn, they can take 3 actions and you can repeat actions. 2 basic actions are to collect a resource or draw a card. Another action is to play a card to your tableau, paying the cost shown in the top left in resources. Each character has 4 stats. They are willpower, intellect, combat, and agility. These are used in skill checks. Another action is to investigate to gain a clue. To do this, compare your intellect score to the room's shroud. In this case, 5 versus 2. You can also play cards from your hand with symbols matching the stat to improve the check. This card has 1 intellect, so we now have 4 more than the shroud level. We draw a token from the bag. This subtracts 3 from our total, but we still pass the check and gain the clue. Some tokens from the bag have effects that change based on the scenario, force you to automatically fail any check, and the Elder Sign token activates your character's special bonus. To advance the act deck, we need 2 clues per investigator. We spend them and turn the act card over and follow its instructions. Here that introduces new locations and the action to move from one connected location to another. Let's start a new round by adding a mythos token to the agenda. If it reaches the amount shown in the bottom left, flip it over, resolve it, and then reveal the next agenda. Each player is then dealt an encounter card. These might be skill checks or other events, or might be an enemy. Each enemy is considered to be engaging the character who drew them, but do not directly attack until after the next character phase. Daisy cannot do most actions while engaged without being attacked. She can evade, making an agility check against the enemy's evade score. She passes and taps the enemy and places it back at the location. Alternatively, she could attack a monster using combat versus the enemy's combat. Her first skill check fails, but she tries again using her knife. A hit does 1 damage, but she discards this card to do 2, killing the enemy. Other investigators can also attack your enemies or take an action to pull them off to their own engagement area. When you're done playing actions, flip your investigator card. Surviving enemies then attack. Finally, flip any exhausted cards, gain a resource and a card, and discard down to 8 cards. Why would you like this game? Arkham Horror the card game is a unique experience, and it's the closest a card game has come to being a full role-playing game in a box. And that's its main selling point. Do you want a story-rich game where you can make a character and really get into the exploration and discovery of a game? It leans into all the classic Lovecraftian tropes, and you'll find spooky things and fight eldritch horrors. And as you progress through the campaigns, you can also improve and modify your character, learning new and advanced skills. You can also adjust the difficulty to suit. Easy is easy, and hard mode is very hard. And as much as I love the co-op nature of the game, it works well solo too. The best thing about this game is the shared storytelling experience. It's excellent. However, the starter box is a 3-act campaign, and it's over pretty quickly. To get the best out of it, you need to get one of the campaign expansions, and that's more money. And the first time through a campaign is always the best time. For a more traditional co-op, try Arkham Horror. And for a different sort of character-driven story, try Tainted Grail. Arkham Horror the card game. Gold medal game. 3 Minute Board Games does not do paid content. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. And if you enjoy this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.